Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Gamertag and I'm back for your daily Fortnite video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys new glitches from Season 9, all of which do work and are pretty simple to use. If you guys are going to enjoy the video or find it helpful, a like would be very much appreciated. On the contrary, if you genuinely dislike today's video, feel free to leave a dislike. And I'd also appreciate a comment letting me know what I can improve on for future videos to make them more enjoyable for you. Also, if you're new around here and would like to see more daily Fortnite content like this in the future, then feel free to subscribe as well as turning on those post notifications. Without other way, let's hop right into the video. So again, I mentioned I'm going to be sharing with you guys the best working glitches for Season 9 in Fortnite. Now obviously I must preface and give a disclaimer at the beginning of this video letting you know that some of these glitches are in fact not necessarily game breaking, but they are unfair and are going to give you quite an advantage. One of which is almost basically having God mode, so definitely do not use these in public matches. Of course, if you do, you are running the risk of getting banned, which I take zero responsibility for. So definitely use these glitches with at least some wisdom, and definitely some of these glitches aren't really game breaking and you can probably use in a public match to have fun, but again, there's a couple ones that are standouts, so you guys should be able to tell these should not be used in public matches due to the fact that again, you'll be at such an advantage and basically you're unable to get eliminated, at least for some of the glitches. So again, these are all working, these are all current in Season 9. Now speaking of Season 9, this came out like yesterday or the day before, so if you guys would like to have a free tier 100, all you have to do is simply leave a like down below and then comment stating what like you were, and basically every 10,000 likes is equivalent to one winner, and I will be announcing all of the winners in future videos. So I'll be picking a random person from the comment section down below, and that's essentially all you have to do. Again, leave a like and then comment stating what like you were, and you are now entered in the giveaway for a free tier 100 for the Season 9 Battle Pass. Anyways, let's hop right into these glitches. Now the first glitch is probably the most effective or impactful, and this is the one I don't recommend you use in a public lobby. Of course, again, you can really do what you want, however you are running the risk of pretty much getting banned. Anyways, this glitch is going to be taking place at the new location known as the Mega Mall. So we're basically going to the back side of the mall. As you guys can see, we're by the Pizza Pit, which it is called. We're basically going to run through this door right here. We're going to go in, run through this door, run down these stairs, and then enter this room. We're then going to place a ramp, and all you want to do is shoot out the floor right here above you. After doing that, you've actually completed the glitch. Now, as you guys can see, if you try to jump or try to leave from this room or going up through this opening, basically it's impossible to do. So basically it's like an invisible kind of floor or ceiling above you. However, the main part about this glitch is that you can in fact shoot through it. However, if anyone else is trying to shoot through it at you, it's impossible to do so. So if anyone were to walk through this door or is outside, basically you can shoot at them and pretty much eliminate them. However, if they try to shoot back at you or deal damage to you, you'll be basically unaffected. And it goes even further, you can actually break down this wall right here that we're looking at and give it a bigger opening, and still you're unable to be shot at. However, you can still deal damage to opponents. You guys can see I'm shooting trees around me, I'm shooting like boxes near me, I'm shooting the truck, to show you guys you can actually deal damage through this invisible structure. Now of course, if you do want to get out of here, all you have to really do is just leave the room and go out the way that you came in, and that's basically how you guys can get out of this glitch. So this is again the first glitch on how you can actually basically take zero damage while dealing damage to other opponents. So again, this is taking place at the Mega Mall down in here. Now this next glitch is going to show you guys how to never take fall damage in a game. So the first thing we're going to need is actually a hoverboard or any vehicle for that matter. So it can be hoverboard, the four-wheel or ATV, it could be the golf cart, but hoverboard works best just because again it's really fast compared to the other vehicles. And basically all you want to do is you want to place your hoverboard on the floor. You then want to build up to one of these like windmill things. Basically you want to jump through one of the windmills, and then you want to fly down and then land on your hoverboard or again whatever vehicle you're using. So you want to basically fly around, pull out your glider, and land right on top of it. So you want to be again right on top of it as you're falling down. Now before you reach the ground, basically once you're close enough to in fact enter this vehicle, we're basically going to press the button to enter it. So again, I went in the windmill, I was flying around and hovered right over my hoverboard. However, once I was able to in fact enter it, I basically did so. Now after doing this, all you really want to do is fly to any high point in the map. Basically I hovered up the ramp that I built up to get to the windmill. Basically what I did is I boosted up to show you guys. Obviously I'm at a height where if I were to fall, I would definitely die from fall damage. But you guys can see in the gameplay, once you exit the vehicle, you actually take absolutely zero fall damage. So again, the way to do this is jump in a windmill and hover over one of your vehicles and basically enter it once you can. Then from here you can go to any height limit in the game and exit the vehicle, and you will take absolutely 0 fall damage. So this is how you guys can basically take no fall damage in Fortnite. Now this next glitch is going to be one that basically makes it almost impossible for anyone to shoot at you while you're on a 4-wheeler or ATV. So the way we're going to do this, you guys can see I'm showing you in creative just because it makes it a lot easier. The two things we're going to need, of course, is an ATV, and then secondly we're going to need at least 1 rift to go. So basically you guys can see you want to flip the ATV over like I do in the gameplay. You then want to exit from here. You then want to jump on top of the ATV, and you want to look down to where it says flip if you were to press, of course, the interaction button. So once you do that, you simply want to use your rift. Once you've used your rift and you're all the way up in the air, you simply want to press the X or square or whatever button it is on PC to actually flip over the ATV. Once you do that, you'll see you're now on the ATV while it's falling from the sky. Now once you hit the ground, it should actually spawn you back in the air like you just used a rift again, and this is how you know you've actually done the glitch properly. It'll continue doing this for maybe 3 to 4 different times, and then eventually you'll be able to drive around and be on land. You guys can see the way your body is actually on the ATV. You're basically like sideways, and if anyone were to shoot you from one of the directions, it's literally going to be impossible for them to even land a shot on you. So this is not only something that's going to give you an unfair advantage, so again, don't use this in public matches if you're using it for these purposes, but it's also something that'll definitely make your friends laugh, as it's such a weird animation and not something you really ever see in the game. And this glitch, of course, is very easy along with all of the others. Now this next glitch I'm going to be sharing with you guys is something you can actually use in creative to like troll your friends. Basically what you want to do is you want to spawn in a creative island, and you want to go over to where the actually back to the hub like rift is. From here we want to place a turret actually right where the rift is. Now all we have to do to use this glitch is basically jump and then enter the turret about at the same time. Once you've done that, it'll actually respawn you back at the hub. Now from here, if you try to move or enter the island once again, you'll see basically you're unable to move, and when you try to move, it actually spawns you or like shows on your screen that you're somewhere completely different. I think like Sunny Steps, to be honest. So that's essentially what this glitch is. So if one of your friends were to join your creative game, they'll see you just respawning over and over and over again in the same location. And if you want to troll your friends, basically place a turret down in the creative map and then tell them to jump and then enter the turret. Of course has to be where the back to hub rift is, and then they'll be entered in this glitch, and basically you troll them into this. They're going to be unable to move or even go into any island or do really anything in the game. Even if you press back to hub where it's kind of like a respawn, you'll still be in this glitch, or they'll still be in this glitch. And the only way to fix this is just leave creative and come back. So this is definitely not like an everlasting glitch. It's very easy to fix. Again, leave creative and come back and the glitch is no longer in effect. Now the next glitch of the video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to actually have like a funny dance animation whilst actually using balloons and falling from the sky. So the way to do this glitch is basically you want to go over to Polar Peak or any really like high location on the map. So it can be like the Big Rock or Mountain near Salty Springs. Basically again, just somewhere really high that you can kind of walk off the cliff or edge of. So you want to have balloons and you want to pull 2 of them on you. Once doing this, again, you want to go all the way to the edge of the cliff or mountain or hill, and then you want to put on a dance animation. After doing that, you simply want to very slowly scoot off the edge of the cliff, hill, or mountain, or whatever it is, and then eventually you'll be falling while still doing the animation. And this is basically how you guys can do it. This, of course, you can use in a public match. It's not putting you at any advantage. It's just a funny animation to show your friends and just troll them. Now, of course, if you want to take this animation off, and if you really want to fall instead of doing like a dance, simply just move your left analog stick or try to move around in the game, and then the glitch or animation rather, or dance, will in fact come to an end. So again, this one's very easy. Pull 2 balloons, or maybe even 1 if you want, and then do a dance animation and slowly edge yourself off of the cliff, mountain, or hill, and you'll end up doing the glitch or animation whilst falling from the sky. Now moving on to our second to last glitch in the video. This is one that's going to allow us to use the creative functions in the regular map. Basically how to do this is you want to go in creative, and then you want to actually place down a player spawn. After doing this, you then want to place down a pyramid, but also cone rather, but you also want to be in the cone whilst you place it down. So as you guys can see, we're doing that right here. We're going to place down the cone, however our body's still inside of it, and then we're going to simply just respawn. After doing that, you'll actually spawn really high in the air opposed to what you originally would have been, and you can now fly over to the original regular Fortnite Battle Royale map. And from here you can use, of course, your regular creative functions. You can spawn things, you can fly around, and basically use this over here. Now of course, if you were to spawn in creative and then go over to one of these maps immediately, you would not have these functions. It'd be like a playground basically. So this is how to bypass that and use all of the creative functions over here on a regular map. So this is actually really fun if you guys want to have like 1v1s or set up different island, again, functions over here on a regular map. Then you can do so with your friends. You can also fly around and try to explore different places. Of course, we now have the phase option where we can phase through walls and buildings, so maybe you'll be able to actually discover something that no one's ever seen before, maybe like the bunker. And now moving on to our final glitch of the video. This is actually how you can stay on the bus in Fortnite Battle Royale. So basically you want to spawn in a regular Battle Royale game and you want to be riding the bus. Now basically you want to ride it all the way through until just about the end. Once you've reached just about the end of the bus's path, you simply want to unplug your Ethernet cord to disconnect your internet. Now I don't have that done in this video because I don't have an Ethernet connected to my Xbox, but I've seen proof and gameplay of people using this. So again, disconnect your Ethernet cord from your Xbox or PS4 or PC, or in fact disconnect your internet or router. From here you'll actually be able to stay on the bus and basically look around. It'll take you all the way to like the storm and like a purple looking area, and you guys can explore and look around. So again, I don't have the gameplay in the background because I don't have an Ethernet and my router's all the way downstairs and across my house. But definitely try it out for yourselves and you guys can see the visuals and how cool it is. So that is basically it for today's video and all the glitches I want to share with you guys. Hopefully you guys found today's video enjoyable or helpful. If you did, a like would be very much appreciated. On the contrary, if you genuinely disliked today's video, feel free to leave a dislike, and I'd also appreciate a comment letting me know what I can improve on for future videos to make them more enjoyable for you. Also, if you're new around here and would like to see more daily Fortnite content like this in the future, then feel free to subscribe as well as turning on those post notifications. Anyways, my name is Gamertag. Thank you all for watching today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Adios.